Today we'll be looking at the XPS 9570 laptop from Dell. The XPS lineup has been around for several years and is as an ostensible PC equivalent to Apple MacBooks. This can be seen in its very high quality IPS screen, premium aluminum body, and solid operational performance through its i7 or i9 CPU, up to 32GB of RAM, and the majority of models coming with either NVMe or 2.5-inch solid-state hybrid drives. In my case, because I was already stretching to afford this laptop, I got the near minimum specs with the intention of upgrading further as time went along. This means my XPS is rocking an i7 8750, a 6-core i7 processor along with a 1050 Ti GPU and an almost comical 8GB of RAM. That said, its gaming capability is nothing to sneeze at. Now, obviously, I heavily recommend upgrading from the base specs. That said, overall gaming quality is able to hold its own as a secondary gaming machine. I tried both Battlefield 1 and Rocket League to test the machine out, and found both to play very well. Battlefield 1 played 50 to 60 frames per second at all medium settings. Although I suspect with tweaking you could functionally get a stable 60 frames per second with some settings on high. Now, ignoring my trash Rocket League gameplay, the game played exceptionally well, at a consistent 60 frames per second with all settings on high. One minor caveat is that under load the notebook's fans do sound like a small airliner taking off. This somewhat usefully segues into drawbacks of the notebook, almost all of which seem to stem from its design philosophy. A great deal of effort has been made by Dell towards trying to emulate a MacBook's ultra-sleek design and productivity-focused functionality. The issue within this is that while Dell's quality control has improved, it is not yet committed to improving its design over the years, and the current XPS laptop chassis has been nearly identical for the last 3 generations. Additionally, absolutely inexcusable issues such as coil whine in the GPU somehow still persist, something ridiculous in a $2,000 or more laptop. The carbon fiber typing surface is an absolute fingerprint magnet that is prone to stains if not cleaned regularly. The keyboard is serviceable, but the shallow typing distance is a difficult transition to handle from a user used to mechanical keyboards. It does, however, have the best trackpad I've ever seen outside of a MacBook. What then would my conclusions be? Well, I think Dell is on the right track with its XPS productivity laptops, with the major producers focusing on overly gamer-styled laptops with loud, tacky designs and cheaply made chassis, toned-down office-focused productivity laptops that can double as an all-around personal use or gamer machine seems to have fallen by the wayside. I can't fully recommend this notebook for some of the reasons mentioned. I will, however, cautiously suggest it remain an option for consideration. If you can find it on sale for a few $100s off, as I did, it is a front-runner in its class, with exceptional battery life and ease of customization. The IPS screen is outstanding and extremely vivid in-game or for watching movies. I am particularly interested in how Dell might handle the next laptop in this line, and am overall quite satisfied with my unit.